Hello everyone. Today we're going to demonstrate how to jump start a stalled vehicle with assumed a dead battery. The very first thing what I'd like you to do is make sure that your vehicle is in park, the running vehicle obviously. Take the keys just so in case someone doesn't try to prematurely start the vehicle during this process. Just a little bit of a safety tip, make sure that when you're doing this, it'd be advisable if you have some safety glasses to wear those just in case there is making a connection wrong, which could create a spark, maybe damage the battery, so we want to protect our eyes. One of the other things that I would highly recommend is a good quality set of jumper cables, heavy duty. Make sure that obviously it would help to have it color coded. This will ensure that proper connections are made when we're looking at not damaging any equipment. So again, make sure that the good vehicle is turned off and in park. Now we're going to go over here and get ready to jump start our vehicles. Both of them are shut off. One of the things that you'll notice on the stalled vehicle is that a lot of times is why that the battery isn't getting charged is because of this corrosion here that you see on the positive terminal of this battery. So make sure that your cables are laid out. The very first connection that we are going to make is with the red terminal or the red clamp. We'll go to the battery that needs to be jumped. Then we are going to go over here to the vehicle that we're going to use to jump. And as you can tell, it's color coded, so we have a red terminal here that we're going to clamp to with the red clamp. We're just going to lay this down there for right now. Then we're going to go over here to again, the dead battery. The terminal, which is the negative that you see here that doesn't have a cover for it. We'll come over here to the vehicle that we're going to use to jump start with. Wherever you can find a ground, sometimes it may not be available on the engine block due to the access to the engine block, but you can also go to anywhere that's metallic that you have a connection, or we can go to the ground on the good battery. At this point, we're going to start the vehicle. We're going to let it run for a while, a few minutes. Then we're going to go and try the vehicle that has the presumed dead battery. If it doesn't start, we'll let it run for a little bit longer to give it a little bit, depending on how dead the battery is, will depend on the time frame that you have to leave it connected. Once the vehicle starts, then we're going to immediately remove our connections in the opposite order. I think that's important for us to do. We're going to remove this ground. We're going to remove this ground. Then we are going to remove this red terminal here on the good vehicle. Make sure that you're keeping these connections apart from each other or we'll create a spark. Remove this. And then at this point, we will need to allow this vehicle to run or take it for a drive for about 20 to 30 minutes to allow the alternator, the generator, whatever you'd like to call it, to charge that battery up, and then we can determine whether that corrected it or at least get you to a mechanic to where we can get that corrosion cleaned up, get that battery cleaned up, and then we'll be good to go. So thank you very much.